You are no help today. Sorry. Oh, okay, just you wait here for 1 second, okay, sweetheart? Sorry. I suffer from short-term memory loss. Oh, how awful. Okay, just you wait here for 1 second, okay, sweetheart?
All right, ready to get underway. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Fastball for a strike. And this one is off and running. Eye in that spot.
Dodgers and Giants, hold on.
Got the back going too soon.
I want you to come here for a second.
Great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Snell, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Conforto makes the grab. 2 away now. 2 outs, bases empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a miss.
Let's go, Giants.
That clips a corner.
2 really good back-to-back sliders on an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Oh, how awful. Okay, just wait here for 1 second.
Up the middle. That's the 3rd out.
I don't know. Where was
Ready to go for the last round of the inning. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Come here, Mom. Are you going to eat?
Off his glove. Still able to get it there in time.
I'm staying with Father Chris.
They get the out. Tyro Estrada to the plate. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. Not in time, it's a double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
You are no help today.
How about we?
Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That one felt good. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that event.
1 out, bases empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jorge Soler.
Sweetheart, sorry. I suffer from short-term
Ripped, but it curls foul. Ohtani, he's known to have exceptional stuff. The strikeout number is usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who can get so many swings and misses.
And here is Michael Conforto. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run tier. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. That's in there, 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable. Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
The Giants up by 2 here at the top of the second. And a swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. And now 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best spot times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Ground ball could be 2. Estrada. Off balance feet. There's 1. Over to first. Safe. Chris Taylor now. The middle, Luciano. They take the force out. That ends the frame. No run. They head to the bottom of the second. And digging in for San Francisco, Matt Chapman. Otani back to work. Swinging a drive, deep right field. Hernandez moving back for it. All of that one.
There's a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, he was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Austin Slater stands in. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. That's 1 out the bottom of the second. And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there.
Muncy, there's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Here's Kike Hernandez.
You are sorry.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Hernandez in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season.
What? I don't know. I mean,
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
feels familiar. Tentacles and snappy thing.
The pitch.
Tentacles and snappy thing.
Got him looking. And there's 1 away.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider. Even though it caught a lot of the zone, I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And now it's Gavin Lopez. Out to short. Luciano on the run.
These crabs are locals, and I get the feeling they're shushers for a reason. It might pick up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but shushing us for a reason. It might pick up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific. Shushing us for a reason. Gonna come into a new neighborhood and call this much attention to yourself.
Space is empty.
These crabs are locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. It might pick up something dangerous.
Third out.
That's very specific, but something like that, yes. They just in general don't want to shushing us for a reason. You're not going to come into a new neighborhood and call this much attention to yourself. These crabs are locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason.
Couldn't have timed it up
Like
any better
something
than
one big
that.
eye
I
to
love the
snappy
approach
thing.
he had right there
Very
with that
specific, but
pitch.
something like that.
But
Yes.
still looking
General.
to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Outman settles underneath it. Outman makes the play. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here. He's already homered here in this one. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And he's already singled in this game. Out to short. Betts whips it to first. Play made, that ends the inning. On to the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Smith swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Muncy, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. The Dodgers trailing by 3, top half of inning number 4. And he chases that one. 2 gone.
He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. That's out to center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And digging in for San Francisco, Michael Conforto. Smoked on the ground a second. Lux throws the first in time. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
Coming to your neighborhood and call this much attention to yourself. These crabs are local, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. They might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but something like that, yes.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers,
These crabs are
Teoscar
locals,
Hernandez.
and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. They might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but something like that, yes. Just in general, don't want
And
to...
it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And another ball.
These crabs are locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
There's ball 4.
These crabs are locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. Shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but something like that, yes. Just in general. Shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous. These crabs are locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous. These crabs are locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something exciting. Stop yelling for I'm into a new neighborhood and something exciting.
Their names. My parents are Jenny and Charlie.
Hernandez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
She's always been exciting.
And the count even 1-1.
Oh, stop yelling for
On the ground to the left. Chapman. On the second to get one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. Otani back to work. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking the line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So, man aboard. Now Marco Luciano.
That's for a reason.
And he can't come up with it. There's one. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score. So the lineup flips over. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around third. He'll score. And it's 2-0.
One big eye to the wasn't snappy.
That's very specific, but something like
For the Dodgers, Ryan Yarbrough.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That's for a reason.
And a second. And a foul ball.
That's very specific, but something like
Foul ball still 0-2.
That's for a reason. Make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but something like this. They just in general want to.
Coming home.
Oh, my goodness. Okay. Let us live. We will we'll worship you. We'll build okay.
Tentacles and snappy thing.
Well, that's very specific, but something shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous. These crabs are locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but something like that, yes. You're just shushing us for a reason. You're gonna come into a new neighborhood and call this much attention to yourself.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind
These
of
crabs are
deficit,
locals,
they're right at
and
the
I
top
get the
of
feeling they're
list.
shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific. Something shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
But they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way
Feeling
to
they're
get it
shushing us for a reason.
Up to the plate
Might
for the
make up
third
something
time.
dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy?
The shortstop
These
takes the
crabs are
ball.
locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something that's a little exciting.
A swing and a miss.
Oh, he's not
And
yelling
that's
first.
strike one.
You know, that was an idea to come into it.
Spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And Mookie takes.
What? Jenny and what?
Those are their names.
And walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But
Excited.
he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. Under tight spin, seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hands. Now this team is definitely
These
looking for
crabs
a
are
big swing of the
locals,
bat.
and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Manufacture that run from first. It feels like it's really important.
These crabs are locals, and I get the feeling they're coming to a new neighborhood and call this bunch attention to yourself.
There's the strike. Smith measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That's very specific, but something like this.
He gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, 2 strikes, you want to stay back long enough for that breaking ball, but he handled a fastball slightly elevated.
And that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the 6th. And now the center fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. And that one wraps foul.
All these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
That's for a reason.
Handling here as he fouls it away.
Something like they're coming to a new neighborhood. Shushing us for a reason. You might make up something.
Nice names.
These crabs are locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Nice names.
These crabs are locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Nice names.
These crabs are locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific.
Turns and hits for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Something with big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing.
Well, that's very specific. Shushing us for a reason. Might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
These crabs are locals. The feeling they're shushing us for a reason. Might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific. Something they're coming to a new neighborhood.
It's in and out of his glove. They put the tag on him. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Something with big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. Soler around
Something with one
third.
big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing.
Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate. Puts the tag on him and it's a double play.
Nice names.
So it's no runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Here's Muncy to hit. And downstairs, Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Left-hand batter waits. That's outside, and it's 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free
Walk.
pass.
Coming to a new neighborhood and call this bunch attention to yourself.
Don't want to wake the team up with the free pass.
Outman, the next team
These
hits
crabs
takes
are
outside.
locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye?
Nice names.
These crabs are locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but something like this. They just in general don't want to.
The 2-2.
Tentacles and snappy.
Ball.
That's very specific, but something like yes. They're just general treating us
That's too
for
high,
a
and it's
reason.
ball
They're
four.
coming to a new neighborhood.
Gosh, another walk from this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And the slider
They're
just
coming to a new neighborhood.
misses.
Call this much attention to yourself.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
These crabs are local, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. They might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific. Shushing us for a reason. They might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but something like yes. They're just general shushing. They're coming to a new neighborhood.
Find the right mechanics and then repeat
Attention to
them.
yourself.
You don't understand that I remember my parents' names. James
Outside, and that is ball four.
This stage has been set for
They're
this
shushing us
offense.
for a
It's all
reason.
about
They
creating
might make up something
opportunities, and this is
dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy
Next to
thing?
hit.
Well, that's very specific, but something like yes. They're just in general want to shushing us for a reason. They might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but something like yes. They're just in
It's
general.
always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Not very specific, but something like yes. They're just in general.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
That's very specific, but something like yes. They're just in general.
And this is the zone, and it's 1-0. The Giants leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's very specific, but something like yes. They're just in general.
Snell checks the runner. Outman back on a dive. Here's a 1-1. This one chopped up the middle. Luciano. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. The tying run at the plate. Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
What's wrong, Dad?
So it's 2 runs on
What
one,
happened to you?
no errors, and 1 man. Here at Oracle Park, set for the last half of the 7th.
I get the
Back
feeling they're shushing us for a reason. It might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but something like yes. They're just shushing us for a reason.
His second home run of the
Are you
game.
talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but something like yes.
That was a
They're just
lightning swing
general
right there, no doubt about it.
shushing us for a reason. Might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about
So digging in, Austin Slater.
And I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason.
And that one hammered. That's back there. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Shushing us for a reason. Might make up something dangerous.
Everything
Are you
came
talking
together
about like
for
something
him.
with one big eye,
Just
tentacles,
a
and snappy
textbook
thing?
double
Well,
into the
that's very
gap,
specific.
and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Next to hit,
And I
Patrick
get the feeling they're
Field.
shushing
That
us
one
for a
ripped.
reason. Might make up something dangerous.
Are you
Bangs
talking
off the
about like
wall.
something with one big eye,
The run
tentacles, and
comes
snappy
in
thing?
from second. It's
Specific.
6-2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So man aboard, and the batter will be the shortstop, Marco Luciano. And first offering is fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Out to left field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Around third. Cut off. Go to second. In there. That's a double. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. It's 7-2.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but something like yes. They're just general.
The Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Daniel Hudson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 8-2.
That was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You had a run.
So up next,
One big eye tentacles and snappy thing.
on the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. And they turn the double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And first offering is fouled off. The Giants up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. So it's 4 runs for him on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Betts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Foul ball there. Lifted in the air down the left side. Slater sprinting. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that.
Oh, that got him on the mound. And they get the out after the ricochet. The batter now will be Will Smith. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And he deals. Breaking ball inside. Now 1 and 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
One big eye.
Right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as you would like, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Let's see. At the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
Left-handed hitter, you kind of expect the breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. And we're in the top of the 8th. He goes down looking. So the
I get the
Dodgers
feeling they're
lead
shushing us for a reason. It might pick up something to... These crabs are locals. And I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with 1 big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific. Something like this. It just...
Michael Conforto will climb in.
Man, he smoked that
Shushing
fastball.
us
It's
for
all
a
over
reason.
it. It's
You
just
might make up
frustrating
something
when you can't get the
dangerous.
ball.
Are you talking about like something with 1 big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but something like that, yes. It just...
Now it's Ben Chapman.
Like something with 1 big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Excited. Corey, stop yelling for us. It's a good idea to come into a new neighborhood and call this much attention to yourself. You don't see nice names. These crabs are locals. They're coming to this neighborhood. Call this much
2
attention to
outs.
yourself.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here.
I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with 1 big eye, tentacles, and snappy thing?
Well, that's very specific, but stop shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with 1 big eye?
It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Austin Slater getting ready to hit.
Like something one big guy can see everything.
Very specific.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. We go to the 9th. Here's the center fielder, James Outman. As the lefty gets to work. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Excited.
Are you going to eat, Mom?
And another ball.
Call this much attention to yourself.
Pitch misses there. And now
These
3
crabs are
away.
locals, and I get the feeling they're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something
That one for
dangerous.
strike
Talking
2.
about like something with one big eye, tentacles, and a snappy thing.
Well, that's very specific. Shushing us for a reason. You might make up
Outside,
something
and that is ball
dangerous.
4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
They're shushing us for a reason. You might make up something dangerous.
Are you talking about like something with one big eye?
So to first, back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Excited.
Ground ball right side. 2. Over Luciano. Turns it. A 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and a middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So last chance for the Dodgers. Here comes Chris Taylor. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. That one fouled off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Snell is just 1 strike away.
Their names
This
are
ball's
Jenny
chopped to
and
the ground. And
Travis.
that's just foul.
Jenny and
And down the
Charlie.
lefty.
Jenny and what?
Those are their names.
Misses.
My parents are
1
Jenny
and 2
and
to
Charlie.
count.
Jenny.
Just take a moment. Slow the play.
Got it. That's the ball game.
What? Jenny and what?
Those are their
From the
names.
first
My
pitch of this
parents
ball
are
game,
Jenny
this
and
guy
Charlie.
is going to get it done. Quality starter. He can throw a complete game and get the victory, but an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He